Okay, here we go. I can show them how to do it when I'm in the zone. Before we start, let me puff that indigo. If I thrust, guaranteed you gon' feel it though. My intro for this real shit. When I walked the bridge and we built it. 2 hoes got the boy on kill clip. My team good and we rollin'. It ain't really hard to see that I'm fresher. I'm a F5 with Brock Lesnar. We ain't got time to listen. Yo, lecture, let him put the title up and I get your bitch. Ask me, never made up. When the times got rough.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy, Dead on Dave. And I have sat here for the last 3 hours, 2 of them being some of the most boring I've ever spent watching wrestling. That is not hyperbole. That is fucking true. I am being dead serious. 2 of the last hours, 2 of the last 3 hours that I have sat here are 2 of the most boring I've ever spent watching wrestling. And here's the thing. I almost canceled the show. And not because the Raw was bad, because I'm exhausted. I'm just absolutely strung out. I was up all night last night. I didn't sleep today. Just horrible shit fucking mood, you know? Just not doing great, right? And then something incredible happened in the last 25 minutes. I started getting angry. Yes, the rage has built to a friggin' crescendo. And let me tell you, there is so much wrong with the last 2 hours of Raw, but so much in the last 25 minutes of Raw, I can't even begin to describe my displeasure. Look, there are some positives. You know how I'm going to try to do. I'm going to try and be as positive as humanly possible. I'm going to give you as many, whatever you want to call them, devil's advocates, whatever, as I possibly can. One, they did start setting up some more matches. We got the ladder match. That's great. So the Intercontinental title set. We got a couple things like that going. I'm going to go through everything here in a second. I'm going to jet through a lot of the bullshit. But Vince McMahon's promo was goddamn useless. It was boring. And you can't hype up an announcement and then just... What was the announcement? It's going to be Undertaker's last WrestleMania if he doesn't beat Shane. What does that mean? He's going to retire? He's fired? What does that mean? He's just going to be banned from WrestleMania? Oh, you mean he'll be banned from WrestleMania after the age of 50? Oh no. What a punishment. I don't understand. Calling Shane the most formidable opponent the Undertaker's ever I just like so much about it. So much about that I hated. And then the Dean Ambrose Braun Strowman match made me want to fist Jesus. I mean, my God. This is what helps make crimes happen. This is why people shoot each other. This is why babies get sold on the black market. This is why people steal things from stores. This is what drives people to crimes. What we just saw. It was unbelievable. I'm in shock at how bad that match was. That segment. Why would they put Braun Strowman, of all the members of the Wyatts, that, you know, not really the Bray if they want to heal him up, whatever. Why Braun? Because they want to see if he's a main event guy? He's not. What have you seen that could possibly tell you that he is? What have you seen? Nothing. This crowd sucked throughout the night. I don't blame them, though, because they had nothing to talk about. All right, let's start at the beginning because there is some positive that isn't the worst shit in the world. So, because, in fact, something awesome happened tonight. You know, the whole beginning was great. Starts out, Stephanie comes out looking fine. I always love the way Stephanie looks. My God. Oh, that woman. She's a devilish woman, baby. You know what I'm saying? She's a devilish woman. And I wish that she would put that voodoo that she do so well on me, baby. Yes, I'm just enamored with Stephanie every time I see her. Reigns comes out to a chorus of boos. The same Philadelphia crowd that begged for him to be champion just a couple months ago booed him tonight mercilessly. Thank God. But to his credit, kept it short, kept it sweet, did a really nice job on the mic. Nothing bad there. shushing Stephanie, catching her friggin' slap. That was all great. I'm the authority now. I like that. And then we'll talk about what happened later on with Roman later. What the fuck? What was that? We had sexual assault dressed like Roman. That was crazy. All right. The best part of the night, arguably the only good part of the night, Kevin Owens and AJ Styles. Kevin Owens deserves MVP of this night. If I'm going to give a Golden Dave away for this show, it'll be for Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens was amazing. Kevin Owens was amazing all night. He did a great job. But this match with between Kevin Owens and AJ Styles was absolutely, dare I say, phenomenal. It was long. It was intense. It had a great build. The crowd was into it. They went deep into their bag of tricks tonight. I absolutely loved that. I love that they really seem to be able to go for it. AJ showing that his size is not that big of a factor. The things he was able to do to a 270, right, 270-pound man was nothing short of incredible. Great match. A little bit disappointed that AJ got cost another victory due to the same shenanigans by Y2J. But keeping Kevin Owens strong is completely fine because it doesn't really affect AJ because he's going into a match with Y2J, baby! AJ Styles. I am the Ayatollah of rock and rolla. Yeah, I like this feud. I like where it's going. And I do like what AJ brings to the table just all around. He did a really good job tonight as well. But this match with Kevin Owens was amazing. So I'm sitting there watching this, and I'm like, oh, man, this is going to be a great show. Look at this beginning. Kevin Owens and AJ had like 20 plus minutes, it felt like. The opening promo wasn't a half hour. It was actually really solid. We're in for a hell of a Raw. Maybe they're not going to phone it in. And then literally for 2 hours, nothing happened. Nothing happened. I was in shock that nothing happened. I mean, Kevin Owens, right after the match, everybody came out. The Miz, Dolph Ziggler, Sami Zayn. I want a title shot. Oh, I want a title shot. Give me a title shot. No, I want a title. Thou shalt givest me a title shot. They all wanted a title shot, and Kevin Owens used a little bit of Jedi mind trick and got everybody to agree that he could put together a three-way. Yeah. A three-way for later on in the night to determine number one contender. But Kevin Owens, being a smart guy, found a way around. We'll talk about that in a second. Of course, it does end up biting him in the pupus, but that's okay. Before we go any farther, big shout to everyone in the chat. Joseph Blunt, Pittsburgh boy. Zion Smith, that's right. I have a Zion in my chat. You don't have a Zion in your chat. Donnell Clemens, Joseph Blunt, Matthew Cantos, Carl Gibney, my girl, Terry the Snow Queen, Chris Payne, so many more. Michael Mendoza, I see. Look at all these great guys up in the chat hanging out with the copious fat man who is rocking things here on the amazing copious review. Apparently I'm in gaming again, so let me go fix that. But yeah, so we know that something big was going to happen with the Intercontinental title. We just really weren't sure exactly what it was going to be. We do find out just a little bit later on. So then we got a nice segment, I thought, a really nice segment with Dean Ambrose and Terry friggin' Funk, the Funkster, who is barely coherent, about as coherent as I am right now, I guess, but barely coherent, talking about if he had a son, he'd want to be like him, and if he had a daughter, then he kind of trails off. That was good stuff there. So, I mean, man, it was great. Joe Martin, Dave, please get some sleep. I feel bad watching for you. You look so tired. Get some sleep. Go fuck yourself. What do you mean feel bad for me? Don't feel bad for me. It's 4:16 in the morning here in Germany, and I am doing my thing. I'm going to do the best I can. Don't feel bad for me. Why are you going to bring that negativity up in my chat? What's the matter with you? Suckle? What's the matter with you? It's okay. I'm fine. I'm all right. The copious fat man has been to Iraq, man. I've been to the Iraq, and I have been way more sleep deprived than this. Don't worry, I'll be just fine. I traded in my regular dog tags for Gears of War dog tags. Ow, these are really heavy. Anyway, So we got this really cool thing with Dean Ambrose and the Funkster. Very incoherent. But he gave him a chainsaw. Man. Said, here's a chainsaw because he can use that weapon against fucking Brock Lesnar. Why not? So then Dean decides to start cutting up shit in the bar because, that's safe. So all kinds of crazy things happening. But at least Terry Funk was there. It's good to see him. It's been a long time. He looked actually pretty good for his age. He's got to be pushing 70. That crazy-ass old man that is. So the question is, who's going to give Dean Ambrose a weapon next week? Huh? What legendary symbol is left for him to get? That's a good question to dwell on for the rest of the week. After we get back from a little commercial, Kevin Owens comes in, talks to Stephanie, gets her to agree that he can put together a triple threat match. Of course, we still didn't see coming what he would end up doing. Pretty damn brilliant if you ask me. We got a lot of Shane McMahon Undertaker packages tonight. I would say close to 20 minutes of that type of shit. Like 20 minutes of it. I mean, craziness of just, that's far too long on Raw for recapping and packages. Not that the packages were absolutely horrible. It's not like it was poorly done, but we don't need to hear from all the damn legends and stuff. I just don't see the point in that. Why? Let's see some good matches instead, and I don't feel like we were getting that at that point. So that was kind of disappointing. But even up to this point was not so bad. I don't say this very often. The night started to go bad with the New Day. The New Day comes out, who you guys know I'm a huge New Day fan, but they were more face tonight than ever before. And if this is the type of New Day that we're going to get, I'm a little bit worried because they just didn't seem very on tonight. I don't know why. I don't know exactly what was going on. It was just... It just was weird. It was a weird thing. They were kind of stumbling over each other. It wasn't as crisp at times. And towards the end, they really started to pick it up, and it got very New Day-ish. A little bit disappointed in it, to be completely honest. And then what the hell was the League of Nations doing outside, jumping around like the fucking Spirit Squad? It was just weird. It was just bizarre, man. It was absolutely bizarre. I didn't get that. I didn't understand what the point of it was. Then we get a decent match out of Big E and Rusev. Rusev. Yeah. It was a decent match. There was nothing wrong with it. Big E, for a big man match, it was good. I thought Big E works well. He does a good job. Rusev did some great stuff. We had a lot of outside interference. Nothing wrong with the match at all. It was good. And then the New Day actually getting the upper hand for a change is still kind of nice, showing that even being outnumbered, they could kick a little booty baby. So that's good. They won the match. They got the upper hand on the League of Nations, which I don't know if I would have done that. I think that they should have played up the fact that they're getting beat down by these guys a little bit more, and then maybe bringing a fourth member or something like that. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure. I just don't like the way it's going. I don't like the flow of... Look, it's a bad feud. It's a bad feud because nobody cares about the League of Nations, and the New Day is at their best when they are annoyingly heel, and they just weren't really doing it. So it was just kind of a bad segment, and it kind of got me down. The whole night started going that way right after that. And I was just confused. Then we got some bullshit Wyatt family promo. Who gives a flying fornication? And then the night gave me goddamn absolute cancer. Oh my God. If I die in the next 6 months, it's because this fucking segment made me terminal. The show's going downhill a little bit. Bring out the Big Show. And not just Big Show, super face Big Show, who was just happy to be here and smiling and waving and being happy and ha 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 ha. Oh my God, somebody kill me. The social outcast, whose name is really becoming more and more appropriate all the time. They come down and try to save it. They actually get some good momentum going. They actually start beating down the greatest big man in history. You know, they really started. That was sarcasm. That was sarcasm. He's up there, though. He was great when he was younger. They got some stuff going. And then, hey, you know what we need more? We need more geriatric. Welcome to Geriatric Park. Let's bring out the big red retiree, huh? Let's bring out Kane, who hobbles down. Watching him walk is painful. It's like watching me walk. It's just painful. It doesn't look right. Something looks wrong. And he comes out and he starts fisting people in the face and doing all that good stuff. And then he kind of turns on Big Show. The whole thing was weird, man. It's just weird and boring. Who gives a shiza? Who gives a shiza? And then if things couldn't get more awkward and weird, we got Chris Jericho and Fandango. Fandango. Yes, we got a Johnny Curtis sighting. What the hell was that about? We haven't seen Fandango in forever, and yet here he comes out with a match with Chris Jericho. Very strange. Then they try to do the AJ Styles distraction like it was with Chris Jericho, but it doesn't work on Y2J because he's Y2J, baby. He doesn't fall for that. Ask him. You know, so AJ decides, hey, let's attack. let's attack after some weird mic interactions. You know, I didn't understand. Oh God, I hated the fact that there was some weird stuff going on with AJ's promo. It just kind of took a few seconds to get going. Didn't really seem to be landing, but he's a weird talker. You know, you got to keep it short, sweet. You got to get to the point with the AJ. You know, you got to get in there, man. You got to get in there. So that was weird, but I can't. It's hard to hate on the AJ one. You know, it really is. It really is. Even in a situation like that, because I feel that the whole story is very. It's solid. It's solid. So, just to get us to WrestleMania at this point. Jesus Christ. I'm going to drive the car off the fucking cliff if we just don't get to WrestleMania, because it's getting harder and harder to breathe, I got to be honest. Then after that, we got another video package of Shane and Taker. It's just like, oh my God. Oh my God. And then Kevin Owens comes back out, and I get to wake up for a few minutes. Yay! Bray Bob's, Asher gave you $700? Sure he did, and then I gave it back. I did not accept the $700. That happened a couple weeks ago. Didn't know what was going on with it. I decided not to keep the money. He's 13, so I gave it back. Don't worry, kids. We will be taking your phone calls live on Skype. David Vancura, DavidVancura, and the number 702-751-2902. As soon as I'm done getting through these notes, as soon as I get done stumbling through my copious amounts of notes, don't worry. I'm almost done. Almost done, kids. Almost done. So Kevin Owens comes back out and he announces a triple threat match, but it's not with who you thought. And we finally got to see a really good shot of Lillian tonight. Lillian Garcia was smoking tonight. I was like, oh man. I was like, damn. He announces Sin Cara, Stardust, and whoa, Zack Ryder in a triple threat, which it was like, and the match didn't really do much. It was like, eh. Then Sammy comes out, and then Miz comes out, and then Dolph comes out, and then it's a disqualification. So then Kevin Owens tries to go talk shit to Stephanie, and she tells him to go fuck himself. Now you're in a ladder match for some reason with 6 other people. Enjoy your 7-man ladder match that came out of absolutely nowhere. I love it. I love it. I love it. Just out of nowhere. 7-man ladder match. Just because. Woo. I love it. Then we got weird. We got more weird. Stephanie goes out to the parking lot getting ready to leave. Gets in the car. Triple H is there. And they open up the door to leave. You know, the garage door, the big one. And there's Roman Reigns in full-on sexual assault gear. Like he was just waiting for a victim. And instead of the car going at Roman, no, the car sits still as Roman walks up to the car, opens the door, and starts beating the piss out of Triple H. Now, while I think that the overall segment kind of fell flat, I do like what they did. I like the fact that Roman is just beating the shit out of people. That's what they need to do. This is a good way to go. Keep it going this way. So there's really nothing to complain about on Roman's part. It's just another one of those meh type of moments, you know? Kind of one of those bibbidi, okay, it happened. Okay. Just like this next match, Charlotte and Natalya. And we got Sasha and Becky who were just yapping at each other. It really took away their yapping, their incessant fucking yapping took away from the match. That wasn't really all that good anyway. No disrespect to Charlotte and Natalya, just not some of their best work that they've had together. We've seen some good matches out of them. Tonight was not one of them. It was okay. Eventually, Charlotte hits a out-of-nowhere natural selection to get the victory. It was decent back and forth, but nothing spectacular. And you feel like at this point, we need spectacular. The only thing spectacular was Charlotte's ring gear. I loved it. She's wearing it looks like lingerie. You know, it's like cloth fabric, and it looks good. I love it. And then Becky and Sasha are on the commentary. All Sasha seems to have is, I'm the boss. I'm the boss. I'm the boss. I'm the boss. But hey, I'm the boss. And Becky's like, last kicker. Last kicker. That's all I can understand. I don't understand her very much. I understood more when Roddy Piper was trying to scream Gaelic after he got taken out on a fucking stretcher on a Nitro back in the day than I understand of just random Beckyism. She's just very incoherent. Very, very, very Irish. So it was fairly interesting, but I didn't love it. I didn't love the segment. Didn't do a lot for me, and that's unfortunate. This is another one of those segments. Get me to the triple threat match, because I know the match is going to deliver, right? I know the match is going to be awesome, but I'm not loving the build. It's like, this isn't working. There's something not good between these three outside of the ring. So let's just get them in the ring so they can beat each other up, because I think it has a chance to steal the show at WrestleMania. So we'll see. We shall see. We then got the announcement, the official announcement, that Stan the Man Hansen is entering the Hall of Fame. They did not say, however, that he was the final Hall of Fame inductee, which usually when they do, they'll say the final, and they didn't say that. So maybe there is going to be one more. Maybe I'm right about Mr. Daniel Bryan. Who knows? We'll see. They usually like to start it with a big name and end it with a big name. So I'm expecting one more really good shot in the arm name. Vader makes sense to me in some ways. Vader's still not in. He needs to be in. But I'm thinking, if you want to make something special, Mr. Yes, I'm just saying. And most of you right now are asking anyway, who's Stan Hansen? Because kids these days just don't know who Stan Hansen is. It's unfortunate. Stan Hansen was awesome. He was awesome. After that, speaking of awesome, how about something that was not awesome? Bubba Ray Dudley and R-Truth. I love what Bubba Ray Dudley is doing speaking-wise. He's screaming all the time. That's fantastic. But him and R-Truth, just more geriatric Pac. Welcome to geriatric Pac. Just didn't work. The ECW thing faded. It was just, nothing was really good about this. Then Goldust comes to make a save. That doesn't really do anything. Then the Usos are somehow magically able to just once again get the upper hand, and nobody gave a shit because the Usos are awful. Then the Usos are starting to try to look like the Hardys, ripping off the shirt, about to go diving through tables. Then, of course, there is no diving through tables, because that would be far too interesting for this Monday Night Raw. They were not going to give us something that interesting coming out of this Raw, you know? So it was like, my man Real Talk, Jay Davis in the chat says, yo, guess who has a new video coming out soon? That's right. My man Real Talk Metaphor Messiah has a brand new video coming out very soon. Make sure you check him out over at www.realtalkthetruth.com. You can check him out also on SoundCloud, Real Talk the Truth. Here on YouTube, Real Talk the Truth. It's not just a name, it's a way of life. So make sure you check him out. His information is in the description box. So make sure you check him out. Almost done, kids. Chill on the calls. Almost done. I will be taking your call in a second. After that, Vince, like I said, Vince does the weird, stupid promo where he just basically announces that first he calls Undertaker his bitch, which was stupid. That was the first dumb thing. Then Shane is the toughest opponent that the Undertaker's ever had. That's fucking weird. And then it's Undertaker's last WrestleMania if he doesn't win. Not retired, not fired, just banned from WrestleMania. It was bizarre. It was strange. It didn't land. It was weird. It was just bizarre, as the kids say. Speaking of bizarre, Dean Ambrose, Braun Strowman. What a goddamn abortion. Even Paul Heyman on commentary couldn't save this. Love Paul Heyman. Did not do anything to take away from my epic fucking boredom. I'm just so disappointed in this Raw, man. It started out with so much promise. And unfortunately, everyone's going to forget about the AJ Styles Kevin Owens match. When they talk about Raw tonight, people are going to be shitting all over it. Nobody is going to even remember this match happened because it got buried in fucking piles of mastodon dung. You know, and it was just awful. It was very upsetting. I didn't get it. I just didn't get it. I really... but you know what? I kind of called this. I thought this would happen. I figured it would. I said on the wrestling warm-up that more than likely this exact thing was going to happen. It was going to be a very disappointing Raw. And it certainly was. I mean, just a letdown of epic proportions. You can't have this going into WrestleMania, but that is the situation that we find ourselves in. Joining me now, my good friend from XLT Live Podcast, coming off of a 3-hour fucking reaction show. Too Tall's joining us. What's up, buddy?
What's up, bro? I'm dying.
Me too. Oh my God.
Oh, dude, what a fucking night. God damn. So
You just fucked for over 3 hours. Congratulations.
I did, dude. It was amazing.
Do you have any fluids left?
No, I'm done.
I'm out of spit.
I'm done.
I have no more spit. Somebody help me with the spit. I'm trying to get through this review because it was, goddamn, man. We thought it was going to be a disappointing show, and it lived up to that.
Yeah, right. I was like, fuck everybody. I don't give a shit.
They started out strong, though. I thought the first few segments were great.
Yeah.
The AJ Styles Kevin Owens match was wow.
Oh, that was the best one.
Oh.
That was the best.
Wow. They've had a few. There's been a few matches already this year that are going to be on the short list for match of the year. That may not be on that list, but it's going to be certainly close to it. That was a great match.
Yeah, I got to agree with you, man. I love watching that match.
I'll watch it every day, twice on Sunday. I will watch those two fight. Fuck.
I also love the Kevin Owens announcing people in, and it's not even the people. It was Kevin Owens just does work every day. Like,
yes.
He's just on point.
Kevin Owens needs to be holding the heel flag for the company over the next 2 to 3 years. He needs to be the man. This is ridiculous that he's not a major focal point. He's the one highlight, the one constant highlight tonight was Kevin Owens. Even AJ had a disappointing moment later on in the show. Kevin Owens never disappoints you.
Yeah, I gotta agree. It was fucking awesome.
His physique, man, he's fat.
Dude, the frog splash though.
Oh, the frog splash was sick. Oh my God, it was so sick.
That shit was absolutely fucking an orgasm. It was great.
Yeah, it was great, man.
That's why that's him saying "fuck you all who do talk shit." Like that's exactly what it was. It was awesome.
It was, and I like that he doesn't always just do the swanton or his moonsault. He'll switch it up and do a really nice looking frog splash too.
Apparently, yeah, it just blew me out of the water. That's all I can say, man. That literally blew me the fuck out of the water. It was amazing.
You know, the frog splash is an interesting move because when people do it who don't look good doing it, it's an ugly move. But when people do it right, it is gorgeous. Eddie Guerrero, Rob Van Dam, Kevin Owens. There's not a lot of other people who does that move with such efficiency and make it look pretty. Chavo Guerrero, for example, when he does the frog splash, it looks atrocious. It looks like a tadpole romp. It was awful. I hate Chavo's frog splash. Drives me crazy. But you joined at a very perfect time because we're about to open up the phone lines, man. Call right now on Skype, David Vancura, DAVIDVANCURA, or use the number 702-751-2902, and you could talk to the legendary Too Tall. Holy shit. Yes.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
There we go. And then while we're waiting for callers, make sure you guys go ahead and put in the chat what your rating was tonight. Mine's a 4. It was awful. And the 4 is just for AJ and Owens.
Right.
They got 4 points. 1 for AJ, 1 for Owens, 1 for the match, and 1 for the frog splash. There's your 4 points. Fuck. It's an awful show. Oh, my God. But I want to hear your guys' rating in the chat now. Go ahead and tell me what you guys thought of tonight's show. Also, hit the like button, mofos. I want at least half of what Too Tall got tonight. He got like 300 likes. Give me half. Give me half, suckers.
I don't think I got 300.
You killed it tonight, dude.
It was fun. It wasn't bad. But I still don't think it was 300, no.
I know, I was exaggerating. Let's take a call, man.
I just want to make sure.
Let's take a call. It's Evil Fire God joining us now. What's going on, Evil Fire God?
Oh my God, I want to smite that roll of fire.
It was bad. You know, you're one of the most negative people to call in on this show, which is saying a lot because there's a lot of negative people who call in, but you're one of the most. You know what? I got nothing other than AJ and Owens. I can't come back at you tonight. So hate fuck away, Fire God. Hate fuck away.
Oh God. My God. I'm not even watching WrestleMania now. Fuck it.
You're not watching WrestleMania?
Nope.
Oh, that's a mistake.
There's nothing there.
See, every time that I think that you can't get more ridiculous, you always top yourself. There's plenty of things to watch at WrestleMania. For one, it's WrestleMania. I want to see what Jerry World's going to look like. There's plenty of things to watch. It's going to be a spectacle.
Shane versus The Undertaker. Okay.
Yeah. AJ, Chris Jericho, the Triple Threat Divas match, the now 7-man Intercontinental Championship ladder match that happened out of nowhere. What do you think of that match, Too Tall? Yes, Too Tall, Dynamite drop in. Evil Fire Guy, what else you got for me?
Well, I got one. Have you noticed that AJ ain't getting a pop like he was?
Nobody got pops tonight. Tonight was very weird. And it was only tonight that I've noticed that.
All righty, man. I'll catch you later.
Okay.
And I will continue my fire on roll.
All right, Evil Fire God. I appreciate the call, buddy. He just ended abruptly. That was bizarre.
Yeah, it was weird.
That's Evil Fire God for you. Joining me now is Tony Barasa. What's going on, Tony? You're live with Dead on Dave and Too Tall. What you got?
Oh, finally. I don't think I've ever been on with Too Tall.
Oh, that sounded
First
sensual.
What's up, Too Tall? Love you on the show.
Too Tall, he said what's up to you personally.
What's up?
There you go.
There you go.
I'm here. He's like,
that's all right.
Motherfucker, pay attention.
What? What happened? What you got for me, Tony?
I mean, I'll start off with this. The match of the night for me was Owen Styles.
Oh, yeah. Nothing else happened.
I don't know why people are talking about Big E Rusev.
Match was okay. I mean, it was.
Match is okay, yeah. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know why everyone's praising the match, but when I'm reading about it.
I don't think people were expecting much out of it. I mean.
Yeah. I mean, hell, they got a good match at Money in the Bank when I saw it, but that's just me. I thought it was tolerable. Just the whole. I mean, tonight was. It wasn't amazing by all means, but it was really tolerable. Like you can sit through it, and I'm like, fine, I'll watch it.
What, the entire Raw?
Except for the last hour.
Oh God, man, I don't know, man. I was struggling. Maybe it's because I was super tired tonight, but I struggled. After that first hour, the last 2 hours were fucking atrocious.
Really, the last 2? I thought it was the first 2 that were really good.
The first hour I liked, man. Too Tall, where do you weigh in on this?
First hour, like the first 45 minutes were good. I guess the big thing is like not seeing Ryback kind of helped me out. For sure.
Nah. Ryback wasn't
we
even
did get
there
your
tonight.
daddy there though. Big Show showed up. Your father showed up too. So that was good.
He did, didn't he?
That was good.
He's not injured, I guess.
No. But
All those
I'll tell you who looks injured is Kane. Watching him walk is painful.
Oh, Jesus. It's making it seem, obvious that he's going to win this year, and that will be a done deal. I thought they should have given it to Mark Henry because he's from Silsbee, Texas. But
Yeah.
I guess they'll go with Kane. Why the fuck not?
I'm still going with Strowman.
Don't
They
do
put
that.
Strowman in a main event match tonight for absolutely no goddamn reason. They're going with Strowman.
Hashtag going with Strowman.
Hashtag going with Strowman.
Is it me, or when I saw Zack Ryder come out, when they announced the triple threat match, the first thing that popped in my head was ladder match. It was so predictable for me. When Zack Ryder first came out, I'm like, it's a ladder match. It's confirmed. That's what I thought. Sami
Okay,
Zayn
I'm a
was in
little
the-
confused. What about Zack Ryder? Zack Ryder screams ladder. I don't.
Wait, no.
Well, I mean, like, I don't understand why Zack
seriously, what are
Ryder
you
was your
talking-
clue.
No. I'm saying because it's a job triple threat match. Like, this is gonna be the number one contender. And once I saw Zack Ryder, Sin Cara, and fucking, I was like, now Sami Zayn in the Miz. There they are.
It just sounded weird. It's like, as soon as I saw Zack Ryder, I knew there'd be a ladder match.
It hit me because you got to put Zack Ryder somewhere.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, NXT.
That's actually wrong.
Put him
That's wrong.
back
They
on
could've put him
NXT.
in the Giant match.
What's your rating
Could've
tonight,
put-
Tony?
What?
What's your rating tonight?
First hour was a solid 7.
Well,
7.5.
I don't need an hour by hour rating. What's the rating overall?
6.
There you go. All right, Tony, I got a lot of calls, man. I appreciate it, buddy.
All right, have a good night, guys. Love the show.
Take it easy.
Later, brat.
I'm super short tonight. I'm not going to be I'm not going to be dealing with as much shit as I usually do.
Welcome to my last 3 hours. Goddamn. Goddamn. How many blocks I had? I don't even know.
Oh, did you block? But it's
I
cool when
blocked
you
the shit
come
out of-
here because you can just, play Supercard.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
Oh, this has
I'm
to
still
be like.
paying attention. No, I ran across something that me and you are going to talk about after the stream. That's all. It's something else. It's something else. That's all.
Oh, definitely.
That's why I didn't answer like right away. I just hit on something. I was like, oh, so.
I think I might
is
know
what
what
it
it
is.
is. I want to talk about that too. So I think I know. I think I know
Yeah.
what you're talking about. But
Yeah.
I'm worried about this fucking Supercard obsession. It's a great game. I play it too. But I love it, but not more than masturbation. I feel like this is going to be cutting into your masturbation time. I'm worried about that.
What do you mean? I masturbate to Supercard. I mean,
Oh, well, you do have 2 hands, so you're good.
yes.
That's true.
Yes.
Ambidextrous.
Yes.
I could play
forget.
and spray. Oh, God. I just grossed myself out. Oh, good God. All right, we're going to be taking you guys' calls for a few more minutes here because I'm fading. I feel like a prize fighter in the 17th round. There's never been only 17. It's gone. But you know what I mean. I'm tired. Burning out. So gun cannon, give me the strength to carry on, gun cannon. What you got for me? You're live with Dead on Dave and Too Tall.
Oh, God. What the hell did I just watch for the last God knows how long hours?
Monday Night Blah.
Basically, absolutely.
Yeah.
The house show was better.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure it was.
Oh, God.
You know what we were missing was the Lord of Darkness. If I would have been here, I would have walked out for 27 minutes and told everybody that the blood of Shane McMahon will be on their hands, not mine. That's what would have happened. Would have been great.
Oh yeah.
Would have been great.
At least it would have killed a half hour. At least
Fucking
the
ain't
entrance
right.
would have.
Fucking ain't right, man. It ain't no joke. Something.
I figures they
I just
start
started
out.
walking around. I just got up and started walking because if I would have kept sitting, I would have fell asleep.
I switched a monitor over. I started recording stuff, kept looking back. I had Too Tall on another monitor. I'm like, all right, okay. He's not, yeah, no. Should I go back? No, fuck it.
The worrying and kind of happy is we got one more Raw till WrestleMania. Yeah, but where do we go from here? I mean, I guess the only direction's up. Too Tall, what do you see happening next week, man?
It's the go home show. So really what you should pay attention to next week is NXT Wednesday and then NXT Friday.
Agreed. Agreed.
That should be your main focus, people.
It should be. Absolutely should be. Guncan, what else you got for me? Got anything else?
It sucked to see, that the whole thing with the New Day was just kind of blah. It wasn't what we normally see.
No, they were two-faced tonight. And it's a little bit of a worry that maybe this is what we're going to get, and that's not a good thing. They just seemed off. It seemed like they weren't working well with each other. They did pick it up a few times during it, and it got really good. But I don't know. I'm just used to more out of them. Hey, Guncan, I got to let you go. I got to obey my one rule. Sorry, buddy. One rule. If there's one rule in the world, I got one rule on this channel. When Tommy NC 2010 calls in, you pick up the phone. I'm surprised you're calling tonight, buddy. You've got 1 million subs now. I thought you'd be too big for little old Dead on Dave. Congratulations, buddy.
You're funny.
And you are ecstatic, man. Let me tell you, man, I'm so happy for you. I'm so goddamn proud because when I first met you, you told me what your goal was. You've told everybody what your goal was. Do you remember what your one goal in YouTube was? How many subs?
20,000 subscribers.
You are now on pace by the end of tonight to be 5 times that amount, my friend. 5 times that amount. 5 times? 5 times that amount. How does it feel, Tommy? How does it feel, buddy?
The fact that I got shouted out by I can't remember what's his name.
Ethan.
He's another.
His name's Ethan.
Who?
H3H3 Productions. His name's Ethan. He's a really,
Not just
really
him.
cool YouTuber. And there
Not
was,
just him.
Trying to think who else would.
He has a monkey for a logo, and he trying to remember his name.
Monkey.
No, I'm trying to remember.
I like monkeys for logos.
Yeah.
He's kind of like a reporter for YouTube, and like he does news stories all the time.
Oh, Walter Cronkite. Was it Walter Cronkite?
No.
Dan Rather?
No, it's not Walter Cronkite. The worst of times and the best of times. Walter Cronkite, signing off here. And that's
Why does he
the
sound?
rest-
He sounds a little too British. A little too British.
And that's the standard of Walter Cronkite. Watch me dry up like an elderberry.
Just keep going. Just sure. Fuck it. So yeah, man. I mean, how are you feeling right now, buddy?
I don't know how to feel right now.
You should feel awesome, man. I told this to Dave, dude. Like, and you don't know me as much as you do, Dave. But like, I'm huge as far as like what happens on YouTube, and I hate when people get fucking treated wrong on YouTube. It pisses me off to no end. And I tell this to Dave all the time. Like, what happened with you was such a fucking negative, but it turned into a huge positive. Yeah. And I'm glad that the YouTube community stood by and just showed so much love, man. It's awesome. It's awesome.
Thank you.
You got major love, buddy, and it just shows karma exists. You know, if you stick to it and you stay positive and you continue just to keep your head. What the fuck? Or make those noises. That's how we celebrate, apparently. But as long as you know what you need, you know what you need. You know what I need? I need a 100,000 subscription wrap. That's what I need. If we're going to get this thing going right, if we're going to get you to that 100,000 subscriber plateau, which you are well on pace for by the end of the night.
100,000 subscribers, working myself through the ranks, coming through the ranks. 100,000 subscriptions, coming through the ranks. You mess with me, I put you on the ground. You mess with me, I shed a tear. and I'm going to show you my positivity when I shove my fist up your groin and remove everything out your dicky hole. You know what I'm saying? Coming through the ranks. And Dead on Dave is the man Auschwitz.
No, I'm not the man of Auschwitz.
I love the Dicky Hole line.
I love Dicky Hole. I love Dicky Hole. Dicky Hole's my favorite.
Dicky Hole. That was awesome.
Dicky Hole is good. But I'm not the fucking man of Auschwitz. You got to stop that, Tommy. You're going to get me fucked up here in Germany, buddy. It's not good, man.
Do you have any Germans that watch your show, dude?
Actually, I do. My fucking awesome hipster barber watches my show. Chris Kreis is German. He's a big fan of the show. Yeah, he doesn't even live that far away from me. He's gonna be, what? Was is this man from Auschwitz? Was? Oh, I hear you like the Auschwitz, huh? How about I put you in an oven, yeah? We make you burn, yeah? No, Tommy. No man of Auschwitz. A man of anything else. A man of pizza. A man of copiousness. A man of boobies. But not Auschwitz.
Oh, the first time that's the same reaction that you did last time when I first ever said that.
Because that's the only reaction one can have. If you're it's like Ghostbusters. If somebody asks if you're a god, you say yes. If somebody calls you the man of Auschwitz, you say no. No, never that.
Oh my gosh, I hate the remake. It looks so stupid.
Of what? Oh, the trailer for the new Ghostbusters movie?
Yes.
Random segue, but I agree.
Yes, and by the way, I want to say I didn't get a chance to watch Raw tonight, but I did see Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns give Triple H an ass beating tonight.
I'm sure you love that.
It was funny because it was like watching him getting an ass beating, and it was like, because you know what they were doing in that car, they were getting ready to do a booty call, you know that.
Yeah, and then Roman Reigns shows up, looked like he's dressed for a fucking sexual crime, and I'm like, what the hell? Why is he dressed like that? This is not going to end well for Stephanie.
You do know that, like when Stephanie McMahon got on her back, you know, her legs just went.
Damn. Damn. Tommy, your hatred for the McMahons is pretty impressive.
You know what happened?
What else you got for everybody?
You know what happened? Vince McMahon popped out there and said, "Yar!"
Popped out of what? Out of her vajayjay? Out of her hootie hole? That would be a magic trick I'd like to see.
That'd be a good animation for you to do.
Sal, get on it.
Yeah, Stephanie.
I am never going to become a big YouTuber for this fucking reason. I got Lana Vagina Vortexes. Now I got Vince McMahon coming out of fucking Stephanie McMahon's pussy. I'm never. This is it. This is the end of the show. This is it, man.
I love. Dude, you're like my brother. And I said that in my video today about defending Joe today, and I know how much that you guys don't really like each other anymore. But I said today I have a bunch of brothers in the wrestling community.
Yeah, I saw. I appreciate the love, man.
And I consider you as one of my brothers here in the wrestling community, and you threw me over the top rope the first time I met you.
I throw you over the top rope every time you call in, but that's just because I love you. I'll pick on you because you're my little brother, and I love you like a little brother. So I'll do what I want, and if you don't like it, I'll come to fucking North Carolina, and we'll eat some peppers, and that'll be it.
I know I can't give you a wedgie because I don't want to hurt you, dude. I don't want to.
You don't want to go anywhere near my ass because more than likely, if you do, you're gonna get shit on your hand, and I don't want to deal with that whole fucking problem. I would stay away from anywhere around my butt. It's not good.
You know, I thought of something the other day. I thought of a nickname for you, by the way, the other day, Dave.
Fuck. Okay.
Dead on Dave, Bionic Man.
Dead on Dave Bionic. That's a lot better than I thought it was. I was really expecting something bad. What about Too Tall? Too Tall needs a nickname. I mean, Too Tall is a nickname, but so is Dead on Dave. So fuck it. Give Too Tall a nickname.
Too Tall Ass Checker.
What? Too Tall, you're the ass checker.
I'll take it.
I'll take you. Fuck it.
If Dave says, "Hey, Too Tall, check if I have a corn up there."
Nope.
Okay, I'm liking this
I'm not doing
nickname
that.
more.
No.
Yeah,
no.
you're my ass checker. You gotta make
No.
sure it stays clean,
Nobody.
baby.
Nobody.
I like this, Tommy. I'm digging it now. I feel like
my
I've always
God.
needed one of those. I needed somebody who just their whole purpose in life is to make sure everything is okay with my colon and outside anus region. That's a great job. That's fucking man. It's self-rewarding. That's the thing about it. I think it's a great job.
Oh,
Tommy,
God,
final thoughts before I throw your ass over the top rope. You're not too big for me to throw over the top rope. I don't give a fuck how many.
Hey, whoa! Excuse me. You mean I say to you, I say thank you so much for having me on the show, and I get out of the ring and I say have a nice day. You mean you can't throw me up the top rope?
That's how things go now. I didn't realize. Well, everybody knows where they can find you now, but tell everybody exactly who you are, what you do, and where they can find you, man. And then we'll see what happens after that.
My name is Tommy NC 2010, and I am the man, the world heavyweight, MTV's made, Comedy Central world heavyweight champion of the world. And you're here on the Dead on Dave show, and Too Tall is up Dead on Dave's ass tonight.
What the Tommy, I appreciate all that, but for dissing my boy, you gotta go over the top rope. Thank you, Tommy NC 2010. Damn, he was just putting you all around my ass. What was up with that?
I don't know.
Yep. Welcome
Sorry,
to Tommy Land. You came back, Tommy. What are you doing?
I just want to say, no hatred, just joking. Have a great show tonight.
No problem, buddy. We know that there's no hatred there. He's such a good guy. He came back just to let you know that he loves you. That was nice.
Sweet.
Yeah. I can see you were very emotional about it.
About what?
No, the reaction. More callers, or I'm getting up out of here. Okay, we do got another caller. 901, you're live with Dead on Dave. What you got?
Hey, Dave. How you doing, man?
I'm alive, man. I'm trying to get through the night.
Yeah, I understand. Trust me.
It's unfortunate you've got to follow Tommy NC 2010. Good fucking luck.
I know. Well, the first thing I want to say is congratulations to him, obviously. I've been a subscriber to him for a long while, ever since, Dave and, you and Cronin. He would call in occasionally, and that's kind of how I found out about him. I was just thinking it's so appropriate, and then I'll get on to my Raw. It's so appropriate that through that initial negativity, circumstances that he was given, so much positivity came out of it. And I think that's really appropriate for who he is kind of as a person. I'm sad that it happened, but it really goes to show, that's kind of a part of his story now. It's very much like he is as a person. He was given a certain thing
very
that's kind of negative.
It's very apropos, man.
Exactly. That's exactly the word I was looking for. It's, and I saw that video at first. I was like, oh, man, this is a shitstorm. And then all of a sudden I came back and I was just ecstatic. I was so happy for him. We have had very little direct contact. I don't agree with all the stuff he says.
He's nuts.
But
he's nuts.
Yeah, I love him.
He's fucking crazy.
I love him.
That's why I love him.
Exactly.
He fits in perfectly.
He is a perfectly genuine person with all that he is. And I do believe, despite whatever happens, I always think he is a kind-hearted dude with only the best intentions, which is rare.
Not a bad bone in his body. Not a bad bone in his body. Absolutely.
I can honestly say that Tommy NC 2010 is a better man than I, and I have no doubts about it.
Damn.
But
damn, dude.
I'm just being honest
away,
here.
Apparently.
Blew him a little bit. He just bricked in your mouth. Congratulations. God damn.
I do like his Bionic Man nickname. I thought that was, very. It could have been a lot worse.
I mean, you're slurping it up now. Jesus.
I am, man. I am. I've been buying into the positivity.
Live.
And he's admitted to it too. That's great. Porn star level. This is fantastic.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Well,
But
to transition to the not so great, what's your Raw impressions tonight? Considering it's a Raw review.
The problem with tonight was nothing really happened to excite me. The announcement for Undertaker really didn't.
Someone explain to me exactly what that means. It's not a retirement match. It's not a you're fired match. So it's just he can never appear at WrestleMania again. That's what's on the line.
No, I think he has to retire. I think he has to retire.
That was never fucking said. No, he never said retirement. He said this will be your last WrestleMania, and that was it. And that's what they kept saying over and over. They never said retirement.
Yeah, but that could be just lack of intelligent communication. But or maybe the guy said something. He certainly didn't state that. I agree, but I'm not sure exactly how that happened. I just had to assume that was kind of the idea. But obviously, I don't think they should be giving Kevin Owens and AJ Styles away 2 episodes in a row. I thought that was weird.
No, I think it's foreshadowing. I think
it is definitely foreshadowing. But I think that they should save, maybe give them 2-minute matches at most. I don't think they should be giving away 10 minutes worth of that on Monday Night Television in the first hour. I don't think that's. I
think that of all the problems that you could point to, that's not one.
That's true. Hey, I'm just pointing to problems that aren't quite so obvious because there's a ton of them. Braun Strowman in the main event, absolutely awful. Made no sense. I mean, it made sense. I see what they're trying to do. They're trying to say, "Oh, we can take down a big guy with his chairs."
It made no sense. Maybe the match made sense, but not as the main event. It was
no, it didn't. Completely underwhelming. And the fact that I'm going to WrestleMania, I really want to be hyped for it. I really, really want to be excited.
Now you have let me down in the past. You've let me down in the past when going to shows and not bringing the proper signage. I know you're not going to make that mistake again.
I won't.
Yeah,
I won't. I'll also be at the NXT show as well, which I'm way more excited for, honestly, right now.
The proper signage is an XLT live podcast sign. Let's get this straight.
Well, wait. You couldn't say "and a copious sign"? I mean, you just had to say "fuck him."
Fuck it.
Drama alert.
I'll be excited if I see an XLT live podcast sign. Fuck it.
No,
Did you see the "I eat booty" sign? By the way,
I eat booty.
That was a sign on Raw that was shown multiple times. It just said "I eat booty."
Nice.
That's all.
Nice. Rob, what's your rating for tonight?
I'll give it a 4 at best, maybe 3, just because it accomplished nothing to me.
I give your call a 3.
Terrible.
I'm going to give your call a 3.
Yeah.
Have a good night.
It accomplished nothing.
Now you get a 3 on your call. What do I expect out of a guy who looks like he's a fucking frontman for a Green Day fucking tribute band? And what really am I expecting? I don't know,
dude.
Tito, save me. Save me from the madness.
Fuck it. Let's end the show.
I agree. Agreed. I hope you guys had a good time tonight, man. This was you can only say Raw sucked in so many ways before it's time just to bury the show. It's over. It's donezo. It's finito. So I think we're going to jump out of here. Hope you guys had a good time tonight. We got a big, busy week ahead of us. I'll be doing a lot more live streaming of the amazing, the incomparable Hearthstone, of course. And then we got NXT. We got SmackDown. We got all kinds of great stuff. So make sure you're checking out everything within the channel throughout the week. And also check out my man, my co-host tonight from XLT Live Podcast, Too Tall. He'll be doing his reactions and so many other things. The WTF shows, you can't miss them. So go and make sure you check him out as well. Did you hit 19 tonight or no?
No, I did not.
Close though. Getting there.
I think so, yeah.
Getting there. But other than that, that's all we got, man. Like, subscribe, and share. Hit the like button on this video on the way out. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hope you guys had a really good night. Sorry for the somewhat short show tonight. I'm exhausted. Look at these eyes. These eyes. Yeah, I'm exhausted. So 5 o'clock.
An hour is not a short show, though.
Well, it was an hour.
Yeah, but it's not a short show. An hour is not short.
Well, for these shows, usually I go a little bit longer. But I'm exhausted. In Germany, it's 5 in the morning here. Time to go to bed. So thank you guys. We'll see you next time right here on Dead on Day Productions. Like, subscribe, and share. And as always, if you don't have talent, have a talented friend like Tuto. We'll see you next time. Peace.